Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. These two will provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Rios is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Curtis Granderson.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2. Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Gonzalez is ready. 0-2 on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Revere going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, center fielder.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Daniel Murphy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped high in the air. Reed is over. And that's the 3rd out. Colby Rasmus makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Gonzalez gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez, who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Revere. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A.J. Reed into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rios has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Bryce Harper strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired here, 1 away. Clint Robinson steps into the box, into the windup, and the pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Gets a small piece near the plate. Castro is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Alex Rios. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line toward right center, and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. Jose Lobaton set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. Brian Goodwin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And with his stuff, guys will chase the slider. They'll chase the curveball, but they're not going to chase that fastball. He's got to put that thing a little closer to the zone.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Marwin Gonzalez leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Revere will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Luis Valbuena steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rios on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Jason Castro digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that misses, ball one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ben Revere will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Wheeler sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Daniel Murphy in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, and it was a fastball that he chased above the zone, and he just couldn't get his bat on top of it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He pulls this one into right. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Curtis Granderson is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. To first, Gonzalez, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the throw from Revere will not be in time. He's in safely at third. Colby Rasmus is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Now they got him to reach for one as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Carlos Gomez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. A.J. Reed stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Now batting,
Marwin Gonzalez steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Clint Robinson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way.
Clint Robinson.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air to right field. Under it is Granderson. 1 away. Alex Rios is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Working carefully to Rios here. It's 3-1 now. Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now Rio swings and lifts a high fly ball, well hit out to deep left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that misses to Rios. It's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Lobaton. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Luis Valbuena heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And he got him. Jason Castro will dig in. He singled his first time around. Gonzalez steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Chop foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Brian Goodwin comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Trey Turner is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyer. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Ben Revere will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
He's safe.
Daniel Murphy will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. 1 run is scored. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Correa into shallow center, and the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
You talk about tying the guy up. My goodness.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Carlos Correa will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Revere is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Colby Rasmus will stand in. He struck out and hopped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Clint Robinson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
First baseman, Clint.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tony Sipp will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. In now, Alex Rios. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And Rio swings and misses there. Strike 3, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Jose Lobaton comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Brian Goodwin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Number 1 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Carlos Gomez will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Astros,
A.J. Reed digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
To his left, Turner on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Marwin Gonzalez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. Luis Valbuena ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the...
Trey Turner steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Granderson moving to his left, one down. Ben Revere will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Softly hit out to short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jason Castro will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Gonzalez looks in. First pitch on the way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5 height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, you mentioned the largest height differential in history, but that's not entirely true. This may be an outlier, but there was that famous stunt in the 50s when Eddie Goodell, at 3.5 feet tall, stood in for the St. Louis Browns.
Well, that is true, but that was just a publicity stunt. Altuve's at-bats are always for real.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Curtis Granderson will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Carlos Correa gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Trinan will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here.
Blake Trinan. This change defensively for the Nationals.
On the ground up the middle, gloved by Murphy. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Daniel Murphy will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth. Bryce Harper will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman
Clint Robinson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. In there, strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Tapped out in front of home. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Alex Rios ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Number 35 will be the new pitcher.
pitching for the Astros, number 35.
Dribbled to the right side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Brian Goodwin stands in, looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Ben Revere will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Brad Peacock will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Colby Rasmus will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Carlos Gomez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Revere on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A.J. Reed strides in, grounded out his last time through. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And the Nationals will forge on. They're off to the NL Championship Series. And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Gio Gonzalez. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his